So this lesson was all about, as a math lesson. The students are learning how to add on open number line using an open number line. So we gave the students the problem 69 minus 18. So what we did as a demonstration was we drew a large open number line on a whiteboard, on a smart board, and at the beginning of the number line we put 18, because 18 is our, we tell the students that we use 18 first because 18 is our smallest number. um then on the next end of the number line we would put 69 because that is our largest number. And then when we came to 18, we showed them that this is 18. So then what they needed to do was to find the closest 20, the closest 10, and the next closest 10 that they could find on the number line would be 20. So we go in and we write 20 on the board on an open number line. So the distance between 18 and 20 is 2. So we have them, I call them little mini arches. We have them draw 2 arches. And then on top of each arch, we have +1 and +1. That's just to demonstrate to the students that they're moving one space at a time. Then they can see that after that, they see that, okay, so I need to get to 60. So they start counting by 10. So we know that from 20 to 60, it's 10. We go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And we stop at 60. And on top of each 60 arch, on top of each 10 arch, we add +10, +10, +10, +10. And then they would continue counting 7 because we know that there's no more 10s within the 60 to add to the number line. So they would count out 7 small arches and number them 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 until they reach 7. So then now after that, the number line is completely filled up. So what we do now is we move on to solving the problem. So the problem becomes, then we get to the next part of solving a problem is that we add all our 10s together. So all our 10s added together becomes 40. And all of our 1s, so 40 plus all of our 1s added together becomes 9. So 40 plus 9, we 40 plus 9 is 49. So that's how we arrived at our answer. We got 49. The 2 focus learners that I had in my group were having trouble understanding how to add and subtract on a number line. So one of the strategies we taught them was, apart from counting on, was how to use their number charts to help them count by 1s and 10s. So we have them say, okay, so we'll go on a number chart and we'll find a number, and then we'll move down 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces until we get to 60. On a number line, we find 20, and then we go down until we get to 60, and then we say, how many spaces did we move to get to 60? And then we start adding the 1s together. This helps to ensure that the children are learning how to add on the number line using the number chart, because the number chart enables them to how would you say now, use higher numbers, count more without struggling to count on their fingers or drawing circles. So the number line prevents them from having to do that. So another thing that we did with our focus learner was just helping to demonstrate to them we also used the whiteboard with dry erase markers, which helps them by drawing their own number line and labeling their own number lines without us having to do it for them. So a part of the HOP and the Danielson is modeling. So when we modeled it for them, and we go back and we model another demonstration for them doing their flexible groupings, um, it ensures that the students are doing it for themselves without us having to do it for them.